equity models and some of these important structures and some of the sort of risk mitigation in terms of over-commercialization and monopolization are put in place early. So I think it's absolutely crucial.
I know that in many other parts of the world, the discussion has been on how to pay back or how to repair the damage caused by prohibition into the most vulnerable communities, how to integrate the already existing illegal market into the legal structure. But I do think that Mexico has some sort of particularities in regards, for example, to the amount of already existing wild growing cannabis that we have across several states.
But also the expungement of criminal, the criminal charges and criminal convictions for actions that in the current environment would not have been illegal.
The reality of anyone who's had to live the life of negotiating with government officials is a new world. Licensing is a new world. Inspection is a new world. The federal government, there's 3 layers of government. You're dealing with the municipal government, the provincial government, and the federal government. And so you go from thinking that you've figured this all out, only to find out that there was about 2 other steps that you completely missed. Given the complexity and that challenge, anytime you're having a discussion about the word balance, finding a balance is never a particularly easy thing, especially if you have like my level of coordination. But I think, as a general rule, that's something that I would encourage you to build in and assume in whatever model you put forward, is build in some time with the assumption that something isn't going to go exactly as planned.
From our discussion so far, I can take the importance of participation, the importance of provision, like trying to include as much information as we can at the very beginning so we don't have to make a lot of changes as we go through, but not be close to the idea that we're not going to get it right from the very beginning, so we will have to make adjustments.
If you want to have the government to have money to distribute it, because that's the way you want to share wealth. The easy way is to have government monopoly sales like Uruguay, like some of the Canadian provinces. That keeps the oligopolists out. You have it all to yourself. Second way is taxes, and I'll go into some detail on that. Third way is license revenue. That's not particularly appealing. And the third, a totally different way of sharing the wealth, is to pick winners. Say, we want small people to get licenses so that big people don't get them. We want disadvantaged people to get licenses.